Tomorrow, people will gather in London to pay homage to this man, known affectionately, there he is, as the Little Dragon, billed as the fittest man in the world, the Kung Fu film star Bruce Lee. Lee died more than 5 years ago. He only completed 4 Kung Fu films, but still the cult grows. Tomorrow's convention, which sold out 2 weeks ago, is the first in Britain, and the faithful will gather to watch his films. Films like Way of the Dragon.
We'll show him Chinese boxing.
Yeah, Chinese boxing.
Yeah. Dragon whips his tail.
Lee was born in America of Chinese parents. He moved to Hong Kong at the age of 3 and was in pictures by the time he was 6. The mean streets of Hong Kong developed his passion for fighting. But according to the legend, Kung Fu and its study calmed the boy who was, by his own admission, a punk who went looking for fights. America and a TV series brought his success in Kung Fu films. But that success was short-lived. He died at the age of 32, a death apparently caused by, of all things, oversensitivity to aspirin.
But Bruce Lee lives on, at least in the lucrative industry that churns out posters, pictures, books, records, and even an all-in-one Kung Fu suit. The details of his life are told over and over again by magazines such as these, Bruce Lee, King of Kung Fu, the Bruce Lee Scrapbook. Well, I mean, the list just seems endless. Now, Pam Hadden, we've seen some of the paraphernalia. He only made 4 films. I mean, has the legend taken over from the man? Is it now rather out of proportion, do you think?
No, Bruce Lee was a cult figure before his death, and now he is a cult figure much in the same way as James Dean. I always think that somebody of the stature of Bruce Lee, the superstar range, they always have this certain amount of aura. If they die young, there's always a certain amount of mystery and this sort of thing.
Certain amount of mystique.
Yes.
Can I ask you, the element of violence, because it's quite strong in these films, now is there maybe something a bit unhealthy about the Bruce Lee cult because of the violence?
No, I don't agree with that. Bruce Lee fans, including myself, we go to see Bruce Lee because he's an artist. When he is doing his martial arts in the films, he is really not an attacking form, it's a defense form. And you see so much violence on television, I mean, and on the films, that I can't say that Bruce Lee's films are more violent than any others.
Well, he's certainly more graceful than some violence.
Oh, certainly, it's you know, to watch
so you and the other fans remain hooked?
Yes.
Right. Well, I hope you enjoy your convention very much.
Okay,
Pam, thanks very much. One of the highlights of that convention tomorrow will be a display of martial arts. In fact, it's a form of Korean karate, Tang Soo Do. I'm keeping well away. They're fantastic because the skill of just making the foot or the hand just stop short, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the idea behind it.
You've really got to know what you're doing, haven't you?
Exactly.
Now, Bruce Lee, we've been talking about, great film star, but how good was he really as a practitioner of the martial arts?
I think his reputation speaks for himself. And he's really made it in this world.
Well, his effect on the interest that people have in this, did you notice more people wanting to do this as a result of the films?
Definitely. In the past 10 years, he probably influenced more people than anyone else.
Yes. Now, this is clearly very skillful. We've seen two very young girls there, but I think we don't want to give the impression, Mr. Ooi, that children watching should suddenly start trying to kick each other or whatever. You should be properly instructed, correct?
Yes. A proper school is the most important thing. Proper instruction. And, if not for that, I think I wouldn't advise any children to take it up.
Yes. And how long to get as good as these two are?
They've been practicing with me for about 4 years now. 4 years. It's all control. Everything is control.
And obviously, I mean, that breeze block that we saw broken with the foot doesn't hurt the foot at all.
No.
Now, does that mind ever matter, or is that just skill, or what?
Once it breaks, there's no more resistance.
Yes.
So it doesn't hurt no more.
Right. Don't leave me. Just stay right by me, Mr. Ooi. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Keep going. Now, to end with, let's just have another look at the master himself, Bruce Lee.